Good morning, everybody. I'm back for another morning Devo. I was reading Psalm 136 the other day, and every time I read this psalm, I'm struck by the repetition of the phrase, His love, God's love, endures forever. Psalm 136 has 26 verses, and 26 times it repeats, His love endures forever. And this psalm walks through the giant things like creation and views them through the lens of His love endures forever. And it walks through some of Israel's history and views all those events through the lens of His love endures forever. And when it comes to living out steps 4 and 5, to make that inventory and admit to God, ourselves, and others the exact nature of our wrongs, I think it's critical to view it through this lens of Psalm 136. His love endures forever. That fearless walk down memory lane for all of us will be laced probably with shame, guilt, pain, moments where we just wince at the memory. But instead of wallowing, we need to walk through. How in the world do we do that? When I make an inventory, it can be easy for me sometimes to get stuck on the emotions I just mentioned, pain, guilt, shame, and to just sit frozen by it all. So how do we walk through? I think we do what the psalmist did in 136. We admit and we remind. We remind ourselves that in every single situation we have encountered, endured, engaged in, that God's love endures forever. You may not have felt like it or felt like you deserved it, but that does not change the truth of God's word and God's love for you today. In my devotional reading on this passage, I love the way Paul David Tripp talks about this. 26 times it's written to get your attention, echo in your brain, and change the way that you, as a child of God, think about your life. We will walk through dark valleys, but your identity and future are secured by the fact that the steadfast love of the Lord endures forever. As I think about this inventory, I sort of picture myself pulling things out of a dark closet, bringing them into the light, not just to find healing, forgiveness, and restoration where needed, but I also picture holding them up to the light of this truth. His love endures forever. So take that inventory, admit those wrongs, but be sure to view it through the lens of God's enduring love for you and those around you. Blessings on your day, everybody, and I'll see you soon.